Hey everybody, quick video in here on how to get started on the logo project in Engineering 1. Um, First thing you gotta do is figure out what logo you're gonna want to do. Um, I've already gone and downloaded a logo, but I'm just gonna quick show you how you do that. Autodesk logo, right? And there's a nice logo right there, nice size. I go over to here, I right click, I do save image as. It's already saved. I gave it a regular name. I'm just going to save it again for you. It's good to kill out any weird name and give it something that you know you'll be able to find. All right, so I saved that logo. Now, when we're in school, if you're home and you saved it, put it into your Engineering 1 Google Drive folder that you should have made. And when you get to here to school, you're going to put that into your a special folder that we're going to make on B Day in both classes. So Autodesk Inventor Professional, double click that. If you're in a computer at school, obviously it'll open up. You gotta wait for a minute, wait for it a minute. Here we go. So what the main screen looks like. If you've been working on the same computer, any recent part files that you've been working on will show up here. If you change computers, they won't be there. But as long as you've saved them on the network, you'll be good to go. And I'll help you do that. So new part. Part is literally a part. It's a three-dimensional object you make. You can put them together in that thing that you saw back there called an assembly. We make mechanical drawings. We use all those different options there. But right now we're just making one part. It's an Autodesk logo. All right, so any part, when you first open up, you got kind of four main areas here. We've got our model browser. Anything we add to the model as we start making it will show up here. That's how, like, if we do something, we can change it or get rid of it or whatever. It kind of keeps track of everything for us over here. Up here on the top, this is the ribbon. Right now, there's, you click on these and it brings you to different options. We're on the 3D model ribbon. There's a sketch ribbon. So anyways, in the 3D model ribbon, when we start making something, first thing we do is start a sketch. So you click Start 2D Sketch and it brings this up. This was in your model already just by opening a new part, starting a new part. It puts this in there. And these are three surfaces that are all perpendicular to each other. And they're reference surfaces, right? And they're in this little origin folder inside your part. So I like to start parts on the XZ plane. If I know I'm going to be 3D printing them, that is kind of the way that when we go to put it on the 3D printer, we want it oriented. All right. So the first thing we're going to do in the logo projects is insert an image up here, kind of towards the right. So insert image. And you go and you find that logo. You place it in there. Now, when you put it in there, who knows how big it's going to be here, this image. It could be 1,000 pixels wide, 400 pixels wide. We don't know. We'll find out. Now, if you click again right now, it's going to place another image. We don't want that. So you got two options. You can either right-click and hit OK, or you can hit Escape. All right, I can do right-click, OK. Or on the keyboard, I could have just hit the ESC button, and your cursor would have went back to just a regular arrow. So now let's take a look at this image. Where is it? So I'm using the middle mouse button. Wherever the mouse cursor is located, that's where it's going to scroll in and out of. Okay. So a lot of kids move around the screen just by zooming in and out of different areas. Whatever. All right, so there's our logo. It's crooked, right? But don't get caught up on that. Just go over here and use this arrow, and you can turn it around. Went the wrong way. You can turn it around so it's right side up. You can't. Just make it this way. We can always change later on if we don't like the way the part's facing. But for right now, when you import the sketch, if the sketch is crooked, just go over here to this little area in the upper right. That's changes your view. So I've just changed the view of what I'm looking at right now. So from there, what we're going to do is start tracing the image. And I'm going to trace this blue part, connect it all together. Then I'm going to connect in this green part, connect it together. Then I'm going to trace this blue part and connect it together. Maybe I should do the full outline of the whole thing first and then do the inside. I don't know. I don't know what's going to be best here. So I'm just going to quick show just tracing this blue, this lighter blue part right here, and show you some things. But first, before I do that, I need to see how big this thing is. So right here, this button right here, constrain, under the constrain menu, dimension. This we do a lot. Places a dimension in a 2D or 3D sketch. Dimensions control the size of the part. And that's what it does. It controls the size of the part. So when you click that button, now your mouse is gonna act as a dimension tool. So if I click a line, it's a little hard to see, but it should be changing color. It's a little bit hard to see because of the black around this logo. All right, it tells me how long that line is. It's 5 inches long. That's a little big. So I clicked on it. My hand's not on the mouse, right? I don't need to hold the button down. I just clicked once, and now here I am. If I click again, it'll drop that dimension down in the drawing. I don't want 5 inches. Our part should really be no more than 3 inches in any one dimension. So I'm going to say that 3.0. If you're working on a keyboard, the number pad is very useful in a 3D monitor. So there's a number lock key. You hit that, and I can make this 3.0 now. It's a pain to use the top row of numbers when you're doing this. So now I know this is going to be no bigger than 3 inches height. It might be a little wider than 3 inches, but whatever. That was my dimensioning. Now I hit escape on the keyboard again, hit escape, and that makes my cursor just go back to a normal arrow, right? You sometimes get in trouble clicking around if you don't know what your mouse is currently set up to do. So here we go. I'm going to start tracing this area down here. I'm going to zoom in on it a bit. I guess I'm going to kind of go, I don't know. I guess I should probably go here. I'll start in the easy part, in the corner here. So first thing we're going to do is make a line. All right, we got different things. We got lines and splines I'm going to use to start off with. You can use arcs, circles, rectangles, whatever you want. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. I'm just going to show you basic line and spline right now. In a later video, I'll probably show you some other things. So line. And I'm going to make this start in this corner here. And I guess I want to be kind of careful here. I'm going to go down to about here. I'm a little off, but you know what? It's really okay. You won't notice it. I'm going to hit escape because right now it's trying to connect another line to that, and well, that doesn't really help me. But if I hit escape, it undoes that. Then I hit the line again, go back over here, and drag it across this way. I want it to snap horizontal. That's what that one little picture with the red hash marks in it is. That tells me this is horizontal. I'll do that. Pretty good. I'll do another line over here. Now this one's kind of tricky. I'm going to go from like there down to, I don't know, here. All right. Now I'm going to do my splines to connect this all together. Spline. I like control vertex. Interpolation gets kind of crazy. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. This isn't, maybe you don't like this. I kind of don't like this. I might change this later on. Maybe I should have done the whole outline and not worried about this inner line. I think that's probably the way to do this one. But I'm going to continue on. The spline, I'll show you what this does. You're about to see, basically it makes a curved line and it kind of follows between the average of a few points, kind of like a fit line. When you start it though, you absolutely want to make sure your cursor is green. So that means it's actually attaching to this line. So I click that. Now, pro level tip here. You'll see it snap, like that little dashed line that appears, that's a snapping thing. And it doesn't let me put the point anywhere I want to put it because it's trying to snap to some other reference point. If you hold down control on the keyboard, if you hold down control, I need to get like captions in these. But anyway, if you hold down control, it won't snap to anything. So when you're splining, the more points you add, the better. It'll fit whatever line you're trying to follow. You don't need to get too crazy. It's easy to get obsessed. Yeah, I should really probably have gone higher on this. But I'm going to connect it up to the end of this line, hit the OK mark. I don't love what's going on here with the spline, right? So I'm going to grab that point. I'm going to pull it down here. All right, this one, I'm going to move a little bit down. You can see you can really customize this. It really depends what kind of obsession level you want to get at here. This, I think I would do differently, but oh well. You get the idea. The more curved your shape, the more complicated your logo is, it's going to be harder. But also, that can be more rewarding, right? If it's something you're really into, you want to make it, go for it. Notice I was holding down control as I clicked those points to keep it from snapping anywhere. And then also I made sure when I hit that last point that it turned green, right? Did I get it? Did I finish that one? Green, bam, hit OK, done. All right, I'm gonna stop there for now for this video. I'll probably finish up the outline offline. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. You're probably gonna have to show you a couple other tools to finish this. So let's stop there for now. Get your photo in there, start tracing it. There's some tools over here that are useful called trim and extend that I want to show you, but I'll save that for the next video. All right, talk to you later. Bye.